Hello everyone, welcome to Carrie's Crochet and Craft. Still haven't changed my channel name yet to Sweet Onion Stitchery. I have been so busy and it hasn't given me hardly time to do crafts or crochet for that matter. In fact, I haven't done a Scorched Earth challenge update for several weeks now. That's because I haven't done anything on my Scorched Earth projects until this last week. Finally was able to sit down and work on some stuff. Actually finally felt like sitting down to work on some stuff. I went through a phase there where I was just so busy during the day that I didn't even want to like sit and crochet while I watched something. I needed to veg. But towards the end of April, things just got really busy around here, getting things on the farm. Still very busy around here on the farm, but it's kind of slowed down a little bit. We're actually coming up into some hot weather. Today it reached 93 degrees. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 100 plus, which typically is really not that big of a deal for our area. We reach up to 100 degrees all the time during the summer. We don't have very high humidity, so it doesn't feel that hot. I actually don't mind it getting up to 100 and some degrees, but it's a little unusual for the beginning of June. Usually in June, we're still getting stormy, cool weather, and there were times where I didn't even get garden stuff in the ground until June because the weather was just awful for planting stuff and the ground wasn't warm enough for the plants and all that kind of stuff. But crazy spring this year. We haven't had enough rain. We didn't get the amount of rain that we normally do, so it's been getting really dry around here, and I've had to water a lot more than I normally would have. So it's just been a little crazy around here. So I finally sat down to work on my Scorched Earth yarn projects, and I'm pleased to say I'm almost done with my background for the, see how boring that is? I'm sorry. I have a problem with doing something that's all the same color and in single crochet, but anyway, it's gonna look pretty when it's done. It's gonna be that. So it'll be nice. I have that tree already done, so once this is done I just need to stitch it on there and then get the pockets done and all the fun little ornaments. But this currently measures 29 inches and I'm supposed to get to 37 inches. So I just need to start my third skein of yarn for that color and do 8 more inches of that. So yeah, 8 more inches. So it feels good to actually be getting to work on the projects again and get that yarn out of the house. So that's my update for the Scorched Earth project. That's about all I've done for it. Now, some of you have been following my own challenge that I put out there, which was the Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree 10 yarn challenge. And I didn't even make my own goal. I feel so bad about that. I'm not even done with it yet because towards the end of April, things got crazy and I just lost the oomph and pizzazz to work on projects, period. And then I was doing a stripe pattern and I actually ran out of one of the colors. That's the next color, stripe, but I'm also like at the very end of being done. So it's like, do I want to just use the color that I'm already using rather than switching colors? Or do I want to go cheat and go get that 11th skein of yarn? And yeah, I haven't decided yet, and that's one reason why I haven't finished yet. And so I think in order to stick with the color pattern, the color scheme, I am gonna have to go get that 10th skein or the 11th skein, which is the gray. And I actually went and got the mustard thinking that was the next color, but it's actually the gray. So I'll show you what I made, even though I'm not done yet. And I'm not entirely pleased with it either. It's a little shorter than what I thought, and I even added extra rows. The pattern called for doing half double crochet, US measurements, US stitches, And I did the amount of stitches that the person called for, and it was way shorter than what she was saying. So I don't know if my half double crochets are just short in general, or if maybe she was using a different stitch, or if her half double crochets are just way loose. I don't know. But I was using the same weight of yarn that she called for in the pattern, so I don't know. So what I made was, and I didn't even bring the pattern out here to show you, but this is a hood part. So that's the hood. And then what I made was a V-neck hoodie. And then it's going to have a string that comes through here and ties down, ties right here. So it's really cute, I think, and I think I will like it once I'm actually done. It's just not as long as I would have hoped, but it's kind of cute, kind of a cropped look to it. Not bad, but yeah, I think I will like it once I'm done. So thank you to those of you who joined me. I know somebody made a lot of dish towels with the cotton yarn, and I'm not sure what some of the other people have made because I haven't been in my Facebook group, and I'm really sorry about that. It's just been so crazy. So I apologize. I do hope those who are doing the challenge will still share in the group if they want to share pictures if you ended up finishing yourself. So let's see here. Other stuff. So I haven't been crocheting a lot, but I did get inspired to do some other crafts, and even then that was only just recently. So I will show you what I did. So I saw a video on making stuff with your Cricut machine and your Cricut cutter, my Cricut cutter, and she found these really cute galvanized tin buckets with the rope on them at Dollar Tree. And I saw them at my Dollar Tree, and I thought these would be the cutest things. So she did one with a, I don't know, it had some kind of bee saying on it. And so I thought that was really cute, and I found my own. It says "Be Kind" on it. Really cute bee. And then I found some flowers to add on to it. So I made a couple of those, and then I made a couple ones that say, it's hard to read there maybe, lavender on it. And then I found a matching flower that matched the color of the vinyl that I used. So I had a lot of fun coming up with those. It kind of a different creative juices than crocheting. So it's nice to have that. These were I got these at Hobby Lobby. Just these really cute flowers to use. Let's see. The other thing, I got inspired. I am planning to go to I don't know if it has an official name yet. Maybe it does. North Pacific Yarn something or other. With Dana from Wonderlust Crochet, she and some others are planning a crochet get-together somewhere in the Columbia Gorge this October sometime, I think. And someone mentioned maybe having some fun stuff to give away. Well, that got me inspired. You know, what would I give away if I were going to give away something? And so I came up with this really cute idea. That same person that I had seen do this, she got these little canvas zipper bags, and she had made makeup bags out of them. And I liked those bags, but I thought they would be really good for holding crochet hooks. And so I found some really cute crochet sayings on Etsy, Crochetologist, and I found these zippered bags on Amazon. These ones came with different zippers, so four zippered bags, 4 of each color anyway, about 10 different colors or so. So I just thought that would be really fun if I were to do a giveaway while I'm at the meetup. Then I have some really cute crochet hook bags. Crochetologist, Heart Crochet, My Wand Chose Me, for those of you who like Harry Potter. Size Matters. How about I'm Done Adulting, Let's Crochet. And I think that's all the sayings I have so far. I have some more picked out on Etsy, but I'm just doing them in vinyl that matches the color of the zipper. In most cases. This one has just a cream zipper, but I had the green because the sheets that I have will fit 5 sayings on them, but I only have the 4 of the colors, so some of them I'm doing with the cream colored pages. Someone's coming in. Yes. Just a minute. Interruptions. My son was trying to make sourdough bread for the first time, and I've never made sourdough bread, and it hasn't turned out very well, so we've been waiting for it to rise, and it hasn't risen, and he's wanting to know when to bake it. It's 9 o'clock at night already, so it's not going to turn out, but that's okay. Anyway, part of his kitchen chemistry class that he's doing for homeschool. So yeah, I made these bags, and I'm going to be making some more. I found some more cute sayings that I want to get, and just make up a whole bunch of fun, cute bags that I could hand out while I'm there to everybody that I meet or whatever. So one thing that happened when I was putting them on, you see there's a little mess up there, and there's a little mess up here. So with the Cricut vinyl, I only have an iron, and my iron doesn't have any temps. No temperatures. Just 1 through 7, and then a fabric. You know, cotton blends, wools, cotton, linen. So there's no temperature gauge on it, so I don't know which one to use. And I haven't done vinyl iron-on very much. I did once before, and I actually botched some of those up too. But it took me a few tries to realize that I really had it up on too high of a temp, and just kind of messed up a couple of those. But that made me realize that if I'm going to be doing Cricut iron-ons, then I need to get something that has temperature control on it so that I know what temperature to set it at to get a good set on there and not mess things up. So I was looking on Amazon and other places for options, and I saw the ones for the big vinyl sheets, and then a smaller size, and then a smaller size, and then a really small size. And I watched some reviews on things, and I finally decided I was going to go economical and just get a small one, because that'll work for multiple things and not just ironing onto projects like this, but it could actually work, on shoes or on mugs or things like that. So what I ended up getting was the mini but mighty, the Easy Press Mini. And I saw a couple videos on this, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. So I ordered it, and when I opened it up, I don't know, it looks bigger on video than it actually is, but it's so tiny. I love it. I love small things because I'm 5'2". I'm a petite person. So whenever I see tiny things, I'm like, yay, that's cute. I want it. So I probably would have picked this out even if I could have afforded the more expensive ones. But it was so cute. And you really can use this on a lot of different types of projects. So that's more the reason that I got it. Maybe once I get more into Cricut crafting, I can, get one of those bigger ones. But for now, this will work. It's got temperature controls. It's already set for the temperatures you need for the various projects. So we're good to go on future projects with that. So I'm just, it's so cute. Anyway, it came with a kit. It actually came with 3 packs of different colors of the iron-on, everyday iron-on. Just really cute small rolls. Sounds like another interruption. Maybe? I don't know. Okay. And then it also came with some digital designs that I downloaded from an email that they sent me. So anyway, that's what I've been doing craft-wise for the past several weeks. just no crafting for a bit, and then finally some, you know, non-crochet projects, and then finally felt like doing crochet again. So I also was going through some things, looking for some transfer embroidery projects and embroidery transfers for somebody. A neighbor was asking if anybody had some, so I was looking to see if there was anything she might like that I had. And while I was going through my stuff, I found some of the stuff that I designed. Not embroidery, but cross stitch. So let me grab those here. So I don't know if you ever read the magazine back in the day, Country Woman. It was a nice catalog. This was June and July 2008. They always had fun little good recipes, you know, ways to decorate your country home. They had crafts, ask the antiques expert, so all kinds of fun things. And they would run a craft contest like every month or every other month, or I don't know what it was exactly, but so you could enter your contest or enter a design in for any kind of craft. And so I came up with one. I decorated my home in grapes and ivy and stuff, and so I came up with a towel design, and this is it. Isn't that pretty? I still like that, even though it's 13 years ago and I haven't used it, obviously, but my design was chosen. I don't know, I got paid like $25 for it, maybe $75. Oh, let's see. You actually won, let's see, winner receives 300, 3 runners up receive 200, 150. Just see in here, I don't remember winning 300, so I think I must have been a runner-up. So yeah, Carrie Bergherm of College Place, Washington designed this cross-stitch grape motif to fit the Ida cloth insert in a kitchen towel. So, there's my name. I thought that was really cool to win. And the pattern right there. So, really set me on fire to start designing more, and so I designed another one. This was a different type of towel that has the insert, and it's a row of daisies or sunflowers. I don't know what it was, just yellow wildflowers. And I won again. There it is. Whether or not you've a green thumb, you can easily produce this charming cross-stitch towel. Using a few basic stitches, designer Carrie Bergherm of College Place, Washington made a kitchen towel with an Ida cloth border burst into bloom. You can too. So of course, oh, and there's the pattern. And I don't know of any magazines that still do this, but that was a lot of fun to be able to have that experience and to win a prize, or at least get paid, because sometimes I think they just paid you for the craft, whether you won a prize or not. So either way, I got paid and I'm published for those two pieces. Then I came across another design contest, and this one was using silk threads. You had to use their silk threads, and it's for Silken Dreams. That's a book that was published in 2002, so this was done in 2002, and it's for Eterna Silk was the type of thread that this is. So hold that up close to you. I love peacocks, and I just got this really fun, crazy looking peacock here. And I didn't win a big prize, but I did win. I was a semi-finalist, honorable mention, and I won a huge pack of silk threads, which I still have a lot of actually. But there it is. And then the design, the pattern is on this side. Isn't that exciting? Such a long time ago. Yeah. This one was before I had kids. Let's see, when was this one? 2008. I had 2 kids. I have 4 now, by the way. And then this one was 2007. Oh, this was the first one I did. I won this one first. So, yeah, back when I just had 2 kids and no farm. Anyway, just wanted to share those with you guys. And anyway, that's it for my Scorched Earth Challenge update, for my Dollar Tree 10 yarn update, and just my crafting in general update. I will try to do another update next week. It's just been crazy busy around here. So we'll see you next time. Bye.